I want to start to work. Yeah, that side. When I look at it, I just see the hair. I say, oh, those people, they don't like me. I go ahead with my job. Yeah, behind me, I just see. When I look back, it was late. Like I saw her. That is why I shouted, please, Mama, please call your dogs back. She walked inside the house.
She saw you getting beaten by her pit bull and her other dog.
Yeah.
And you screamed for her to come and obviously call back her dogs. She just walked back into the house.
Yeah, she walked back inside the house. Now that place is big. I start to shout, help. 30 minutes.
The dogs were biting you for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
1,000%. So the pit bull, was it ever put down? The dogs that beat you, were they ever killed?
I don't know next. They are not scared because they've got a lot of dogs there and no one go there.
I mean, you said that's more than 10. Do you think it can be more than 20 dogs?
I think.
Sure.
So
the police are afraid to go in there because they're dogs.
I've been through hell and back. Nobody by my side. Nobody to console me. Nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man got trauma. But then you got tonga. I've been through hell and back. Nobody by my side. Nobody to console me. Nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man got trauma. But then you got tonga.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, and welcome back to another episode of To Hell and Back. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, my ninjas, today in studio, we are here with the gorgeous Lay. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Well, I think that I do have to say you do have an accent, right? So yeah, you do have to just bear with us if it is a matter of you won't be able to understand fully, because we were speaking before we started shooting, and I remember some words I kind of struggled a bit, but please just be patient with us, obviously. And I also want to give this warning that the story that we have today, I am going to insert a piece that is very graphic, but do not worry, I am going to actually let you guys know, and I will give you guys timestamps so that if you are uncomfortable watching that, we are going to talk about dog bite, we are going to talk about pit bulls. So I mean, she didn't tell me the full story, but I will not lie to you guys. Like, as someone that has a phobia of dogs, I mean, I'm here, guys. I'm here. But yeah, please just start off by telling us, who are you? Where are you from?
Okay. My name is Lay Mbafu. Yeah, I come from Congo. 20 years now in South Africa, in Pretoria. Yes. I was having a plot by Camel Drift, where I was doing my vegetables and raise chickens. So my neighbor, like she didn't like me. It was on the 22 July morning by 6 o'clock.
22 July, which year?
It was 2022.
2022.
Yes.
Okay. You said your plot was where?
Camel Drift West.
Camel Drift West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christina Avenue. Yeah, plot number 13. My neighbor, she wake up early in the morning when she saw me, because I stay at Pretoria West. Yeah, I just arrived. I want to start to work. She opened the fence and sent the pit bull to me. Actually, it was two dogs. One was a pit bull, another, I don't know the name of that dog. Yeah. From that time, from that day, my life is it's changed, I can say so. The dog, they bite me. They hit me. They hit my. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Okay, I went to the hospital. They called the ambulance. Ambulance picked me to the California hospital. Yes, I was having 2 operations. And from that day, I keep on going to the hospital. There is no change. Okay. I report to the lawyers, Bennett, Anthony's. Yeah, Bennett, they follow my case. I was also to the police. The police, they were coming there. But they didn't have it was not easy for them because when they arrived, there's a lot of dogs. They've got too much dogs, those people. And every day, the dog owner was not there. The dog owner was not there. Okay. After that, Bennett Anthony took the case. The last time when I went to the police said, no, what you must do when you arrive by the plot on Sunday, you call the 011. They'll come there. When they arrive there, they're going to call the dog owner, and the dog owner going to give us the ID number and the name. Okay, before I went there, I tell my lawyers, they say, no, don't worry. We're going to do everything, don't worry. It's okay. I wait. Okay, the time are passing, I call them again. Now they go to the court, they call me to sign the affidavit. I went there, I sign, but after signing, I told them, I said, no, you guys, I told you I don't stay by the plot. That is the first mistake you people you make. I stay at Pretoria West. There I just go to work. The second is not my landlord who sent the dog. And you report my landlord. They say, no, we do like that because we didn't have the dog number.
The
name.
dog owner's number.
The dog owner. I say, it's okay. But I'll lose this case. 1, I don't stay there. 2, the dog come from the next door and they open the fence. They send the dog to me. You must go straight to that woman. They didn't want to do so. Okay, time was going. They go to the court. After court, I think they lose because I'm asking them, can I exactly know what is going on after the court? They don't give me the results. They go to the advocates. Yes, we go together with the advocate. The advocate asked me, I point exactly where the dog was coming from. The shoot, it was November 22 or 23. And from that time, it's quite, they're no more coming to me, those lawyers. I can write, they don't answer, they don't email back. So it remained like that. And I know after 3 years, if we don't report the lady who sent the dogs to me, that case will be over. And the 3 years will be in the 3 months to come. So lawyers, they kill my time. Yeah, they keep on saying, the one of the Pitbull stay, so. It's okay. But dogs, there were 2. Who is the owner of that other dog? Is that woman. So they must arrest her. She must get arrested, that lady, because she sent dogs to me. And the way it become again very bad. For 3 years, I don't work. I have to pay hospital bills. I've got no money now. And she doesn't support me. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry, that you had to go through that. Before we started shooting, you showed me the video. I really couldn't watch it. I mean, I'm so embarrassed of myself, guys. I won't lie. But again, I did explain to you that, I have a phobia of dogs because when I was young, I was beaten like 5 times. So it's really tough. Though, it was nothing nowhere close to what I saw on your video, So now I think we are going to have to take it back a little bit. So you bought a plot of land, and your plot of land was next to another plot of land.
Yeah, it's a plot area.
It's a plot area.
Yeah.
So your neighbors, do they have a house there?
Yeah, they have a house.
Do they stay there?
Yes.
Are they black or white?
They are white.
They are white.
Okay, I'm surrounded by the white people.
You were surrounded by the white people
Yeah.
there. Did you and your neighbors, the ones that the dogs came from, did you guys ever have any fights? Were you guys having any problems?
Actually, I never even greet them. But I was having my people, the workers there, staying there. Yeah, they have a lot of problems.
With the same
Yeah,
neighbor.
with the same neighbor. As soon we arrive there, problems start. They come with the guns. Not those. It's a community. Not the one who sent the dog, but others. They come with guns.
Other white people, are they white
Yeah.
or are they Afrikaner?
African,
Do you know that
Africans.
they are Afrikaners,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because I felt like we need to specify because they are kind of different, They're kind of different, if you know what I mean.
He come with gun to threaten us. Okay, I call the plot owner, my plot owner. Yeah, he come fast, and he called the police.
Your plot owner is he a white?
Yeah, he's also a white.
He's also white. So did you buy it from the owner or were you renting it
I'm
from
renting.
you were renting it
Yes,
from the owner?
yes.
So when you were renting it, what were you using it for?
I was doing my vegetables,
Okay.
and I was raising chickens.
Okay, you were
Yeah.
doing chickens there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you called your landlord, what happened?
He come, he called the police. The police come. They fight between them and Africans. They fight for a long time. Yeah. So they stop like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It was no way they didn't make us easy for us. They off electricity, water was on and off. So my workers decided to go out. How they gonna survive there? Everything was just there. Another day I just arrived. They say, "Mama, we cannot survive here. There is no water. There is no electricity. We cannot survive here."
Whenever the electricity and the water get cut, would you call the landlord and what would
Every
you do
day.
about?
He gonna fix.
Mm.
He gonna fix.
So would you say that area is a suburb?
No.
Or is it almost like a farmer's?
Yeah, farmers. It's
Okay.
only
So
farm,
you
farm,
were not
farms.
the only one that was there growing crops and
I'm the
raising
only
chickens.
one. I'm
You were
the only one.
The others, what were they doing?
My
With-
neighbors.
Were they just staying there?
No, like the next door where the dogs was coming. Yeah, they also grow vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, them. You see, I'm doing African vegetables. They are doing also them vegetables. So it was different.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah.
It was no need to fight because of vegetables.
Yeah. Okay. Yo.
And beside them, it was more developed than my.
Okay.
Yeah.
That side was more developed than yours.
Yes.
So now let's talk about how these Afrikaner guys came with guns. When they came to threaten you and your workers. Who I assume were males. Was they male and females?
Male.
They were males. And so when they were coming fighting, they wanted you guys to leave.
Yeah, they wanted us to leave.
Did you ever understand what was the reason why they wanted you guys to leave? Was it because
I didn't understand the reason.
Because they were speaking Afrikaans.
Yeah, I just called my landlord to protect me.
Yeah. Were the people that came with guns ever arrested? Because is there a reason for anyone to just come and pull out a gun on someone?
They was not arrested. They was not arrested because the police come. The police say, what you must do, you must go and report.
To who? Because you're reporting to the police.
Yeah.
Were they black police that came or what?
The black police
They were
come.
black police that
Yeah.
came. Okay. But then the gun pulling incident, that was the only time that happened.
Yeah, only one time.
Only when you guys moved in.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about your next door neighbor, the one that had dogs. You said that they had many dogs. Estimating how many dogs do you think they had?
I don't know. They still
Over
have
10?
more than 10.
Wow.
More. They've got a lot of dogs, those people.
Wow. So you said she and you, was it a male or a female?
A female.
name?
The one
A
who
female.
sent dogs to me, she's
Yeah.
a female.
So please explain to us, with your plot and their plot, was there a gate in between, or did she open the main
She opened
gate?
no. You see, by the plot, we've got those wires. That is
Yes.
our fence.
Okay, yes.
Because the space are too big.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's like here. I am here, and Ash is that side.
Yes.
Yes. That was her place.
Yeah.
Now I was here. I want to start to work. Yeah, that side. When I look at her, I just see the hair. I say, oh, those people, they don't like me. I go ahead with my job. Yeah, behind me, I just see when I look back, it was late. Like I saw her. That is why I shouted, please, mama, please, call your dogs back. She walked inside the house.
She saw you getting beaten by her pit bull and her other dog.
Yeah.
And you screamed for her to come and obviously call back her dogs. She just walked back into the house.
Yeah, she walked back inside the house. Now that place is big. I start to shout, help. 30 minutes.
The dogs were biting you for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
At that time, your workers, is this the time that your workers
No,
had left?
I've got now no workers because when I bring workers,
They've got
cutting
at
at
the
time.
and everything, yeah.
Yeah,
So you were now alone.
I was alone, and they say I'll keep on. So now the next door is like here I've got a neighbor, there I've got a neighbor, this side also I've got a neighbor. Yeah. Now that side, those white people, they were the newcomers.
Okay.
Yeah. The son come in town, I don't know to do what, and discover like he forget the machine. Well, the machine was just there on his car. He decided to go back again. When he arrived there, yeah, he and me, I was screaming, help. So he go inside the house and tell the mother, Mom, someone is here. The mother said, let's go and see. Yeah, they come. Now them and I, we've got the same landlords.
Okay.
Yes. But there is a fence separate us.
Yeah.
So when they come, they see us. So them, they know too much about pit bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit bulls was, when he was eating me, he was facing like this. And them, they were there. Now they say no. If as we come, if the pit bull saw us, he gonna leave and gonna come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to protect themselves, that is why they call the landlord.
So at this time when they're calling the landlord, the pit bull is still...
He's still on me. So the landlord also is got a big body like this. He can't do anything. He's supposed also to call the son. The son was on the way to the school with the children. To leave the children to the school. Now the son must first leave the children by the school and come back now to me. Now, when he's coming back, arrive, he doesn't know exactly what is taking place. He cannot come alone. He go first also to fetch someone who can come and help him. And later on, when they start to come, when I saw that guy, his name is Owamie. I just said, Owamie.
Owamie is black.
He's white.
He's white as well. Okay.
Yeah. When the Pitbull look, same time, they leave me and they ran away. Owamie go to the dog owner. She was the only one to help me that time because she was the only one who was having a car. She refused to come out. She refused. I go to the hospital. I video. Owamie take that video and go and show the dog owner, that lady.
Mm-hmm.
She tell Owamie, good luck to her. Yeah.
So, this is not easy for me. I won't lie, and I know it's like a billion times worse for you, but just I can't even imagine. I really can't even imagine. So just for me to understand, you can tell me if I had right.
Mm-hmm.
This white neighbor of yours opened the fence
Mm-hmm.
in the middle that's where the separation is.
Yes.
Two of her dogs, one
Yeah.
which is a Pitbull and the other one that you do not know the breed.
Yeah.
You saw her, she was outside,
Yes.
and then when you were busy, you heard growls. When you looked back, it was her dogs. They started attacking her.
Same time.
You called her. She saw you, and she saw the dogs attacking you, and she just walked in the house.
Yes.
So for the next 30 minutes, these dogs were biting you. You were screaming. There was no one to help until your neighbor's son, who had forgotten something, came back, heard you screaming, told the mother. They came. When they came, they saw that there was not much that they could do. They called your landlord. Your landlord also, he couldn't do much, so he called his son.
Yeah.
And then his son also
Was on the way go to take the children to school.
was on the way to take the children, so he couldn't come until a guy by the name of Vuyi. You said
Owamie. He's the one when Owamie take the children to school. When he finish, now he come back. Okay, he go also to find someone to help him.
Okay.
Yeah. Now they come
Two
people.
of them. So the neighbor's son and his mom, when they came and they saw that and they saw they couldn't do anything, were they standing there or did they go back?
They are by them place far
Oh,
away.
they are standing.
Yeah, they
by
are
their
protecting
place.
themselves also.
Yeah. And the owner of the dogs has locked herself in the house.
Yeah.
So by the time the pit bulls the pit bull and also the other dog ran, she was the only one that had a car at that point who can take you to the hospital, and it was her dogs that have done this to you.
Yeah.
And she refused. She
refused.
said good luck to you.
Yeah.
So how did you end up going to the hospital?
The landlord called the ambulance. So it's like to make it fast. He said there's someone he want to deliver things like that, and it's just lie. In very few minutes, the ambulance was there.
Is it?
When the ambulance arrived, they look, they say, why too much blood? Now they tell them the truth. They say, no, we must help. And they help me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they took you to the hospital. So when you go to the hospital, you said you got operations. How many operations did you get?
I get 2 times operation.
Okay.
I get operation. It's this place where I was too much beaten.
Yeah.
I take operation here, and you see,
Yeah.
yeah.
How long did you stay in the hospital?
At the hospital, I stay think 1 month.
1 month.
1 month or 2 months, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you spoke of a law firm that had said they're going to help you. You said the name of the law firm is who?
Bennett Anthony.
Bennett Anthony.
Anthony's.
Attorneys.
Yeah.
And how much did they charge you for what they did?
When I went to Bennett Anthony's, I found another guy who told me, he said, if you get nothing, I get nothing.
Okay.
If you get money, I get 25%.
Okay, so he was working on a
Yeah.
25% retainer fee.
But later on, that guy disappeared. I never saw him. His other Antonies now come to me, and things they are doing is not what we agree. You see, because what I see for me, to protect that woman, that is why they report my landlord.
So when they're reporting your landlord, they're reporting him on basis of what?
He say he's the owner of the place. He's not the one of the place because the dog come from the next door.
1,000%. So the Pitbull, was it ever put down? The dogs that beat you, were they ever killed?
I don't know. I don't know next. They are not scared because they've got a lot of dogs there and no one go there.
I mean, you said that's more than 10. Do you think it can be more than 20 dogs?
I think.
Sure.
I think.
So the police are afraid to go in there because they're dogs.
Mm.
But that's weird. Why
I've
don't
got
they just
also-
go in and put all of the dogs down?
I've got a police case number. Yeah.
You've got the case number.
Yes,
So
I
you
do
will
it.
send me the case number and then we are gonna put it here. This is your case number. And which police station did you open the case from?
What is the name again? Pretoria North, you go there. What is the name again? Ekilas.
Which one?
Ekilas.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just write the name here.
Yeah, Ekilas police station.
Of the police station. And I think, I think it's legal for us as people to call the police station and ask, hey, this case number, what's happening with this case? I think you can be able to do that. Yeah, so I think, maybe we can ask what's going on because this is absolutely unacceptable. This is unacceptable. You saw this woman, she saw her dogs attack
Yes.
you, she walked away.
Yes.
What? And you're saying you and her, you had never.
I never even say hi to her. Of course, I saw people from far, avoid problems. Yes.
And I'm sure because the plots are big.
Yeah, the plot are big. But yeah, she's the only one who was a little bit close to
Closer.
me.
Yeah. Yo, I just don't even know. So when you opened the case number that you have, do you know exactly what it is for?
I mean what? It was for me.
Yes, it is for you. Do you remember what were the charges that they were opening the case for? Do you remember, was it negligence of a dangerous animal? Because I remember even there was a time where people were not allowed to own pit bulls anymore. Well, I can't remember which year that was, but I think it's definitely after. It was before you got beaten, because you got beaten when 2022. I think the time that the pit bulls were attacking people, this was the time I was still in Free State. I think it was like around 2020, 2021, when they wanted those dogs basically just taken down because they were dangerous. So she chose not to put her dog down. It ended up attacking you. She saw it. She decided that she was going to walk away anyway and left you for dead. And at this point, this woman has never faced any consequences of her action.
Nothing. She's free.
Do you have any family members in this country? Do you have children here?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to ask, but are they adults?
Okay, they are by the school.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're still young.
Yes.
Definitely. Yo. No, but I mean, at this point, I think we have just had, because for me, I think I can only suspect that maybe this was a racial problem. Because I don't think that anyone that would go and stay there, if they are white, they would be going there with guns to try and intimidate them. They would be cutting water and electricity for them. And if others are able to stay in those plots, but you guys were the ones who electricity was constantly getting cut, water was constantly getting cut. The only thing that differentiates you from all your neighbors is the color of your skin. So at this point, we can go ahead and assume that it was a racial problem, which is a racist issue that we still do have, unfortunately, in this country. But now, obviously, as you guys heard the story, I don't even know, guys, but if you are a law firm and you guys would be willing to take her story, please do contact us. We'll make sure that we do connect you with her. And as she said that the case was given 3 years. Who told you that it was given 3 years?
No, according to the law, 3 years if you don't report someone.
Okay.
So,
have you reported her?
Is my lawyer was supposed to report? Like my case was already to the lawyers.
Yes.
So it's the lawyers who supposed to report her. I went to the police. I started by the police. Yeah, as soon after hospital, I go to the police. I tell them, they write everything. Yeah, they give me the case number. Yeah. And when I went again to the police tell me like this, your file is not yet closed because we are short of the dog number, name and the ID.
The dog owner?
The dog owner, yeah. The dog owner. Yeah. Okay. Later on, is my lawyer who took the police filed number, my docket. Lawyers, they took it. I go to the police say, oh, your lawyers come here and they took it.
But the part I don't understand is how can the police say they don't know the ID number and the name? Meanwhile, they know where the owners stay. Are they not supposed to go there to get the ID and the name of the dog owner's name?
We went there. We start with 2 police. Yeah, they are blacks. We go there. After me, they go there maybe 3 times. The captain come. The captain say, the dog owner must get arrested because next time he's going to do it again. Yes. A-class, there is also white. Everything was ending now to another white woman. She's also police. And it's finished also like that. Now, I don't know. Something wrong to protect the one who want to kill me. Because those black police, they say this woman must get arrested. This is a temptation of murder. That is why they were angry and they were busy following seriously the case. It's finished like that.
Ever since this happened, have you gone back to that plot again?
Yeah, I start to go back there. And I think I go there for 2 months. 1 month. Yeah, it's a day I saw that woman. It's like she faced me and I faced her. When I saw the way she looked at me, it's like I would do it again.
Wow.
I look myself. I say, for the first time, 30 minutes they didn't come. At about if she send again the dogs. It's better for me to stop. That was the reason for I to stop to go there.
So now you ended up just not renting the place anymore?
Yeah.
Can I ask, how much were you paying to be there?
I pay 280. for 10 years. 280,000 for 10 years. Now, it's themselves and themselves. My landlord, when they report him, he go also destroy everything. I build a big house there for chickens. All my things now just go like that. Is like you go to your lawyers, you report to me, you say I send the dogs to you, things like that.
But from the 10 years that you had paid the 280, you paid 280, 80, right? Yes. How many years did you work there?
1 year.
Did the landlord give you your money back?
No. He said you report to me. Let us meet to the court.
You guys, this is injustice on another level. This is injustice on another level, because when you went to open the case, you never opened the case against your landlord. You opened the case against the woman who sent the dogs to you.
Me.
So now, then, because of they can't get the ID and the name of the woman who sent her dogs to bite you, they now open the case against your landlord, which is something that you never did.
No.
And so, because of that, your landlord literally steals 280,000 rands from you in a year, which was supposed to be a 10-year contract, and then destroys every structure that you had built there in order for you to grow chickens and sell and crops and everything. Guys, this is injustice on another level. Please, man, if you're out there, please help her. And I think this is where I'm going to have to put a timestamp here. If you are sensitive to graphic content, please do not watch. The video, I will not lie, is one of the most painful things I've ever had to watch. I actually couldn't. So if you know that you are sensitive, please just skip this part. There's a timestamp. We'll ask you to jump from this timestamp to this timestamp if you don't. But if you are comfortable, then I'm going to have that video placed here. So again, I only saw a part of it. I really couldn't bring myself to watch that video. I want to know, every time you watch that video, how do you feel?
And now I get used, because at the beginning, I couldn't look myself. It was difficult. When I watch, I look so. But as time go, now I can check myself.
I mean, at this point, for me, I would just love, like, guys, I'm honestly just begging you. If you're watching and you are someone who you can be able to help pro bono, what I will also do is I'm going to get your account number. Okay. And then I'm going to put your account number here. We can either get a pro bono lawyer, or maybe we can fundraise so that she can be able to get a lawyer. So the thing that we need here is a lawyer that will be able to proceed with a criminal case against the woman that sent her dogs to bite her. And we also need money for, if we can't get a pro bono lawyer, then let's rather pay a lawyer that should actually go for the landlord. Because number one, he has no right to take your money. If he felt he could not continue having you on his plot and he wanted to breach the contract, not only should he have sent you back all your money, he should have also sent you back all the money that you invested in that land.
Yes.
The money that you built, the infrastructure and everything, because that is absolutely unfair, which means you rented a plot for 280,000 rands in 1 month. In 1 month.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
That is very much unfair. That is very much unfair. On top of that, you had to build the infrastructure yourself of what you needed for the chickens and everything. That is really unfair. I think there is a lot of abuse of power in this country. There is a lot of racism in this country. And I think that speaking to her, you can definitely hear that, her accent is not South African. Some even take advantage because of that, which is 1,000% unfair. 1,000% unfair. I'm sure you worked very hard to get that money, and you invested just so that you can be able to build something for yourself. So they have no right. The landlord has no right to say you cannot come back here, kicks you out, destroys all your stuff, yet still keeps 280,000 rands, which was supposed to be for 10 years in just 1 year. No, guys, we cannot just allow racism happen like that in this country, because for me, that's also part of racism. It can't be. Do you think if this man was also dealing with another Afrikaner counterpart, he would have done that person in that way? I think in any way, I think he would have definitely stood with that person to say, let's go after the neighbor that actually sent the dog.
Yeah.
Yo, this really is just upsetting me. I don't even want to lie. Guys, please, I'm gonna have your account number, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
I will send it to you.
Yes, you will send it to me, and then in editing, my editor is gonna put the account number here. Please, guys, I'm really honestly begging you, please let's help her. I'll also do my own donation so that we can basically just raise money for her. At least, we will communicate. You will actually tell me how far it's going and everything. Then maybe we can be able to get a lawyer that maybe we'll be able to discount. And remember, if you are going to take this case pro bono, I can actually give you free advertisement for a whole month. Okay, like a full month. I can give you free advertisement for your company, for your law firm. I'd be willing to do that just so that we can be able to help her, because at this point, she really honestly is on crossroads. If you watched that video, you will understand why I'm really honestly this deeply hurt. No one deserves that. Why do these people treat us like we're animals? We are human beings, for crying out loud. Who does something like that to another human being? Who does that? She saw you. She was there. She's the one that opened for her dogs.
Yes.
You screamed. She still went on to go into her house.
Yeah.
After over 30 minutes. Do you understand, guys, the pain, the torture, everything? If you've ever seen a video of a pit bull biting someone, you will have that mentality, you will have that image in your head. If you watched the video that I showed you guys, you will have that image in your head. I can only just imagine the pain that you were going through. The amount of blood, as you're saying, that when they came, they asked, why so much blood?
A lot of blood. A lot of blood. Even in the hospital, blood can smell. Blood can smell. It was too much blood.
So now, with the landlord, when did you last speak to your landlord?
I think 3 weeks or 2 weeks I went there.
You went there?
Yeah.
And did you ask him about your money?
Oh, you see, a crook also is just a crook. It was like, let's meet to the court. You go, you tell people, you tell your lawyers, I'm the one who sent the dogs to you. Now I went to the court and I wasted a lot of money. It was like that.
So when you went to see your landlord about 3 weeks ago, what were you going to talk about?
My money.
Your money, right?
Yes.
No,
My
guys,
money.
this is really unfair, Shem.
And I want to ask him, because he was telling me if the contract finish, we are going to evaluate. Yeah, and gonna give me the money. Now it is true. We must evaluate the way he told me. That is why I went to see him. Now you destroy everything. And it was a very, very big house, chicken house. I built it, everything.
And then the material, where is the material?
He took it.
He took it.
Yeah. Destroy everything.
I mean, obviously at this point when he's talking about let's meet in court, he knows you're at a position where
Yes,
you may not
yes,
afford
yes,
to take
yes,
him to court.
yes.
Because with the healing that you've had to do, as a business person, I'm sure you don't have a job that gives you money every month.
Nothing.
Which means the time you were in the hospital when you were home healing, you had to use the money you had saved for other stuff to obviously use.
And the hospitals every month, I must go to take the medication. Okay, now I have to go because the pain are too much. Yeah, I must go. I have to pay. And I'm short of cash. I have to see the doctor to go for Israel.
Do you still have the contract that you signed with your landlord?
Yes,
You
I
still
can
have
send to you.
the contract?
Yes.
Because I think that that will help.
I
Please,
do
guys,
have-
please, man, let's help her. Please, let's really honestly help her. And you know, I feel like I have to say it, though this is something that shouldn't even be said. You know, like I just feel like there are people who they look at someone and they're like, well, you know, you're not South African. Well, you know, you're not this. But Oxalo, guys, like we are one. We literally are one. You know, I mean, you've been here for over 20 years, you know, and other than that, you're human. No human deserves to go through this.
Yeah.
No human deserves to go through this. And I think with the history that we have of Afrikaners in this country, it just pisses me off so much, so much. You really do not know racism and that racism exists to what level until you've had to stay next to these people, until you've had to mingle amongst them. And again, if you saw even in the beginning, I asked, is it are they white or are they Afrikaner? Because for me, they are different. That's for me. From what I've observed, they are not the same. They don't do things the same way. You understand? But I really honestly just hope that all together as Africans, we can come together for her and we can basically help her. I know that some of you guys, obviously, you know, you will be able to afford. Please just help her. The account number that I'll put here is not mine, it's hers. So no money is going to be coming to me. It will be going to her, just so that we can be able to help her in terms of, if we can't get a lawyer that's going to go pro bono, at least let's get a lawyer that either we can pay on a discount, maybe we can negotiate some sort of deal, but just be someone that is going to be willing to come in and immediately act fast. She has the contract of the lease agreement that she has, which the landlord has broken the lease, because whatever happened, even if you had gone and opened a case against the landlord or whatever, it has nothing to do with the contract that you guys had. It was not a contractual dispute. This was an incident that actually happened, which again, you might find that the lawyers had grounds. Perhaps maybe they are going to actually charge him for the fact that maybe your fence wasn't strong enough. Or what happened? We don't know. Do you understand? But Oxalayo, guys, he has no right to can actually do this. I mean, he destroyed her property, which was her chicken house that she built. He took 280,000. I mean, overall, how much would you say you lost there?
430.
Sure.
I'll show you the contract. So 430 because I charge 150 for everything it destroy. My chickens material, you see they're expensive, and I was having a lot of chickens.
So the chickens were also there. He took the chickens.
No, the chickens, when I was in the hospital,
They
I
died.
take long time there.
And the reason why you couldn't have workers there was because the neighbors kept on cutting electricity and water and everything. This is really just so sad, guys. This is really just so sad. I think what hurts me is the fact that we are able to live with different races of people and be accepting and live together. But they can't do that for us.
Yeah.
They can't do that for us. Like, what has the color of our skin done that is so wrong? Yo, guys, I'm really just so hurt. I am really just so hurt. Because those dogs could have killed you. You're really
If it
blessed
was
to
here,
be alive.
Tell me if it was here. It was just go to help.
Yo. So at least you're saying you do have the contract. Even today, you do not know if that woman, your neighbor's name and surname
I don't know.
and ID number was given. You do not know.
I don't know.
But when you went to talk to your landlord, did you go to the same plot or you met elsewhere?
No, but the same plot where I used to work
Okay.
is where I saw him.
It's where you met him.
Yeah.
And those same neighbors, are they still staying there with their dogs?
I think they are still there. They are still there with them dogs.
Okay. So this is something that they're still there, so it should be easy for them to go and do proper investigation.
It's very
just
easy.
to get their
It's like
name
those
and-
ones, they were renting. But they've got also them plot owner. And the plot owner is there. Is even improving his business, nice there. Is there. If they move out, the plot owner must be in charge to know exactly where they are going.
Of
because
course.
you cannot put people inside. You don't know the ID number and them name.
Yeah.
It was very easy to find the name of those dog owners.
So you said there were times that the
It's
police-
like, excuse me, it's like they give the lawyer, my lawyers, the name of the Pitbull's owner name. Someone who stay far, and I don't even know if it's a real or not in the ID. It's okay. Now I tell Bennett, that one is the one of the Pitbull. Now that other dog, the owner is there. Why can't you catch him?
So these were two dogs from two different plots.
Same plot.
Okay, different owners.
Yeah, I say different owners, but the one who sent is one person, and she's still there. Even the dog belonged to someone else. Why we cannot catch the one who sent the dogs?
Yeah.
It's like I leave my knife here. You come, you used to kill someone. Who gonna get arrested? The one who killed or the one of the knife?
The person who killed.
You see. Now they are looking for an innocent who is not even exist. So next, what I'm waiting is for the Bennett to tell me, we are done with your case. You lose. That is what now I'm expecting from those Bennett Anthony's.
No, they are very wrong for that, because if they were seeing that they are failing, and that's another part that I hate with lawyers, if they see that they're failing, if they see they don't have the capacity or something, they should tell you so that you can get a different law firm that is going to help you.
Yeah.
So in this case, as I've said, her account number you guys I'm sure have seen. If you are a law firm and you would like to help us pro bono, you can, and I will advertise your page. If you're someone that feels that, you know, this story really did touch you and you want to basically help her, please do contact me, and then we will be able to get you in touch with her and we can see how best we can basically help her with this case. But I really truly do not believe that this woman who led dogs and a pit bull at that to another human, and she made sure that she was leaving her there for dead, like literally. That was really honestly unfair.
Yes.
I mean, it's been years later and you're still struggling with it.
Yeah.
You still have to go to the hospital. You
Yes.
still have medical bills, which I feel like she should be able to cover the medical bills of everything that you have actually gone through and compensate you of the fact that with all this time that you've lost so much.
Yeah.
You could not work and everything.
Yeah.
So, yo, guys, I really honestly need you guys to basically just come to the table. At this point, please, let's help each other. Do you have any other thing that you would like to say?
No, I think that is what I want. I want someone can help me fast to catch that lady. She must face,
The consequences of her
Yes.
action. And you are you are
because I'm
actually
suffering
at
a
right.
lot. I'm suffering a lot from that day up to now. Imagine I can use my hand to wash the plate, but the pen go there. You see.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do now.
No, I really do feel your pain.
When I was outside, I saw her. I want to help. But on my heart, I said, me, I'm worse than her. The pain I have, sure. When I sit, it's better. When I stand up,
It's painful.
very pain.
No.
But she's okay.
Mm.
She don't care.
No, guys, we really honestly need help. Please do help. Yeah, this is really painful. I am really sorry. And I honestly do pray and hope that you guys will come to the table so that we can help her. I mean, at this point, she doesn't even have money sometimes to go get a pain medication and everything. It's costly. So whatever money that we can be able to raise for her, I'm sure we'll be able to help her a lot. And again, we really do need legal help in terms of actually getting these people to book. I would even go as far as saying racists, but obviously they may have their own different reasons. I don't know why they would all of a sudden have an issue where they're going to pull out a gun on black people that will go there, target them, switch off water, switch off electricity. The other one sends their Pitbull dogs and, just basically almost end her life. But yeah, it's really honestly something that is so sad. So I do hope that you guys will be able to come to the table so that you can help us. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. And I honestly wish you all the best. We're still going to communicate, obviously, so that we can just hear the progress of everything. Okay. And if we do get contacted, we'll also make sure that we do contact you. So again, ninjas, please do give whatever amount that you have. No amount is too small. Let's try and raise this money so that we can be able to help her. And when ninjas, from Owamie, I love you guys. Thank you for joining us today. I am so sorry that this episode was quite graphic. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye, ninjas.